I want you to join the Centurion army. Listen up here, privates. Today we're going to be going over the basics of the Centurion maneuver warfare. It's so easy, even a monkey can learn it. You got that, you dirty sticking ape? No matter what the enemy throws you, you're being hand traps or boss monsters. Trust in your Centurion comrades and you will prevail. Pay attention, because you might learn a thing or two, you coward. Like learn how to grow a freaking spine. It's not back top. Now get in there. And remember, long live the Centurion Empire! I'm not going to be a drill sergeant. How's it going, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. This is SynchroGuy, and today we're going to be discussing the Centurion archetype. I originally wanted to make this video when it came out on masterduel, but in the latest update for that, they did not come out. I was so upset. So I decided, you know what? Let's use this time to familiarize ourselves with the archetype before they come out on masterduel, so when they do come out, we'll be ready. Now, let me tell you, as cute as this archetype may look, they are very strong. Like, even I was surprised. But I think what surprised me the most was how easy this deck was to play with. Like, seriously, once you know the basic main combo for this deck, it's nothing but smooth sailing. He says moments before disaster struck. This deck has been seriously a blast to play with, so I'm really excited to show you what this deck can do and how fun this deck can be. Be sure to stick around to the end for the deck profile. Don't forget to hit that like button, comment down below, and subscribe so you get more doses of Yu-Gi-Oh goodness. Alright, now onto the replays. Alright, for this first replay, I'm going to be showing you the basic Centurion combo. Now, in order to pull off this combo, you want to use one of the four cards, either the Centur-Ia, the Primera, the Field Spell, or Emblem. Any one of these cards will help you get into the play that you want to do. So, once you're doing the play, you want to end your turn with the first three cards mentioned plus a level 12 Synchro monster, because these cards all together will allow you to Synchro summon during the opponent's turn. Alright, and one of the key things about this archetype is they can easily go into level 12 Synchro monsters, which means they could go into something like Crimson Dragon. When you have Crimson Dragon summoned on your field, as soon as a new chain link can be formed, you will use Crimson Dragon's effect right in there to go into Hot Red Dragon Arching King Calamity. Okay, and it's important you do that, because if Hot Red Dragon Arching King Calamity is not summoned as on the end of chain link 1, his effect will not go off, because his effect is a when you can effect. And this is very important, because his effect is when he is Synchro summoned, you get to shut off all your opponent's activated effects on the field for the turn. So doing this on the opponent's turn will potentially shut off their turn, and that's how powerful it is. But again, you want to summon now King Calamity out as Chainlink 1, not 2 or higher. And again, this combo is very easy to do, so if you can easily pull this off, you're in a good position. Alright, now on to the next replay. Alright, for the second replay, I'm going to be just showing you how resilient this deck can be. Like, you could throw the kitchen sink at this deck and they can still keep going on. So we're going to start off by first activating Emblem to set the Centur-Ia. Centur-Ia activating effect to special summon itself, and then we'll use this effect to get the Primera. We'll try to use bonus effect, but then they go so girls, like crap. But thankfully we have the triple taxes talents, and look at that, we drew into another Primera. So we'll normal summon up the Primera and get the search effect. Then they have Surveyor, well, double crap. Well, that's fine, because we still have the Field Spell, and we'll use that to get the Gargoyle and use Gargoyle's effect to such sunset, and just like that, how we got into our monster. But they have the Ghost Mortar. Crap, like there's just no stop. But it's okay. Hey, we still got things we can do. So they're gonna start by activating upon new more network. Alright, we're not getting okay. So we are getting Skull Sword to destroy that Field Spell. Hell, and yeah, then from there that turns over, and then now we got another turn. Alright, so from there we'll activate Primera's effect. Special summon itself and get a search. But it was another Ghost Spell. Like Jesus Christ, like Liz. Man, they're not letting us having any fun. But that's fine, because in here we're just going to go straight into Crimson Dragon. But now they have with Imperm. But you know what? That's okay, because on their next turn, we'll just use Crimson Dragon's effect to really punish our opponent. And we're against the damage. And I think our opponent, I don't know what our opponent was thinking, but yeah, it's like I think as soon as the turn starts, I think they knew what was going to happen. Because we just use Crimson Dragon's effect, go into King Calamity, and from there we just shut off their turn. So you can throw a lot of stuff at this archetype, and they can still have the power to keep pressing forward. So yeah, that's how resilient this deck can be. Alright, now on to the last replay. Alright, for this last replay, I'm going to be showcasing how persistent this deck is. So we're going to be going second against Melodious, and they'll start off by activating the fusion spell that fuses from deck. Well, Ash Pulse on that to keep that from happening. Unfortunately, they've got a card to help them go in so they can combo off a bit. So I'm just going to quickly fast forward through this, and I will admit I wasn't too sure about this because I mean, one hand trap was like that. Ash Pulse was good to stop the fusion spell, but but since I didn't have a more to try to stop all this, it's like I wasn't too sure about all this. Like they go on Vortex Dragon, the Appaloosa. So and well, thankfully though, this isn't too bad because that Vortex Dragon right there, his negation is not live because there's no pendulum monster in the extra deck. A little error on the opponent's part, thankfully. But again, I'm gonna show you just how resilient this archetype is. Yes. So for our turn, we're gonna be starting off by activating the normal Centur Premiere, and then they're gonna try importing it, but thankfully I cross out to stop that, and so we get our search. Woohoo! Then from here we're gonna activate the field spell, and then use the activate Emblem. My apologies, to get the Emblem on the field, so we can activate the. Oh, okay, yeah, this is cool. So we use the spell card, wake up Centurion to special summon our token. Then we use its grave effect to send Centurion bonds, and this is gonna be this is kind of cool. So from here, I single summon into Centur-Ia, which on summon, let's just draw a card and then destroy a monster opponent that has the highest attack. And knowing that we'll get stopped by Appaloosa, but we're able to chain block this thanks to Centurion Bond, since Centurion Synchro monster with Synchro summon. And this would be cool had they not have the freaking Ghost Mark to stop it. Oh, come on! But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Hey, we can still easily beat over the Appaloosa, so now we can just start going. And then, well, yeah, we're gonna pass from here because now we got what we need, all set up. So like, the opponent potential summons a monster, but we're just going to use our Centurion monsters to special summon now, Synchro summon to Crimson Dragon, and then use Crimson Dragon's effect to go to King Calamity, and then just shove off our opponent's place for the turn. And then, yeah, they simply place because there's not much else they could do. And from here, we pretty much got this in the bag. So we're just going to summon up Hermera, and we're just going to get another level 12 body on board horse so we can deal enough damage for game. And so with summon such of the gargoyle here, so then we have a level 8, and then we go into Mathematic Final Sigma because he can deal some double battle damage, which is really cool. So we go to battle phase, Calamity attacks, deals burn damage, Mathematic Final Sigma deals double damage, and then we attack target for game. Oh, this archetype is so cool. Alright, now into the deck profile. And here's the current deck profile. So we were playing 3 copies of Premiere, 3 copies of Chandra, 1 copy of Gargoyle, 1 Emeth, 3 copies of Stand Up, 3 copies of Oath, 1 copy of Wake Up, 1 copy of Bonds, and 1 copy of Phalanx. Then for the more generic stuff, we're playing 1 Terraforming, 2 copies of Prosperity, 2 copies of Triple Tax's Talent, 1 Combo of the Great, 3 Cross-Out Designator, 1 Cosmic Cyclone, and Forbidden Droplet. These 2 are just they're good, but also mostly just for the Cross-Out Designator, so we can protect ourselves from like stuff like Tempai aim player that tries to cosmic our field spell, because it can't be destroyed by card effects if we control a Centurion monster. And then for the rest of the deck, for the hand traps, we're playing 3 Ash Blossom, 2 Ghost Ogre, 2 DD Crows, 2 Effect Veilers, and 3 copies of Infinite and Permanent. Then onto the extra deck, we're playing 1 Yugioh, 1 Exlia, 1 Crimson Dragon, 1 King Calamity, 1 Cosmic Blazer Dragon. So very cool. I love this artwork. 1 Red Supernova Dragon, 1 Final Sigma, 1 Brave Mashuro, Super Heavy Samurai Brave Mashuro, 1 Ignite Master Packbit, 1 Chaos Archfang, 1 Zeus, 1 Typhon, 1 Dingirsu, 1 Baguska, and 1 SP Lane. Quick level fun fact, because we can easily make level 12 Synchro monsters with this deck, we can also hard summon it into both Zeus and Typhon. Like, we don't have to do the other summoning conditions, like, we can just hard summon them. That is so cool. Now, one thing to quickly note, if you try to, when this archetype does come out on Master Duel, King Calamity is currently banned on Master Duel, so we will not be able to do the King Calamity play that I've been showcasing you. But that is okay, because instead of critical land, you could put in a second copy of Cosmic Blazer Dragon, because this guy has a solid judgment on legs, and his effect is not a hard once per turn. So if you can eventually get 2 Blazer Dragons out on the field at the same time, oh boy, that is so oh, your opponent's gonna have a rough time. But yeah, so even without Calamity being legal and Master Duel, this archetype, this deck can still do amazingly well. And then to round out the deck, we're playing, for the side deck, we're playing 2 copies of Nibiru, the 2 more copies of Cosmic Cyclone, 3 copies of Deck Lockdown, 3 copies of Dimensional Barrier, 3 copies of Evenly Matched, 1 copy of There Could Be a 1, which is really cool because a bunch of our monsters are so many different types. We got Spellcasters, Pyro, Dragons, Machines. So yeah, we can definitely, so this card can be definitely helpful. And then find the 1 copy of the counter trap, the Centurion True Awakening. We only need 1 because we can easily search it out with either Primera or the Axlia. And one last thing to note, for this archetype, there's a lot of different hand traps you can also use with this deck. Like this deck can actually, like, you could play like Dimensional Shifter, because this deck, it can easily play with the D Shifter. So you can try using that. You can also try using like the bestial monsters, which can give you access to level 10 Synchro monsters. So that means you can use something like Chaos Archfiend, for example. And of course, if you want something that's a little more board breaking potential, you could also use Super Poly and play stuff like Mud Dragon or Garura, which could also give you access to some other level 8, level 10 Synchro plays. And yeah, so yeah, this is the Centurion deck, and this deck is really cool. Like, it is so much fun again, and plus it's very easy to use. So again, I highly recommend this deck, so please give it a try. But anyway, my friend, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have /had an awesome day today.